Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Flyers take possession to get this one underway. Sanheim's got the puck. Sends the feed in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Answered the call there.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Here's a chance. Saved by Montreal. They just keep coming in waves here in the offensive end. And look at this tremendous puck movement here. Oh, what a save right there. Puck picked up against the boards. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop there. Montreal's got him in the offensive zone. With possession along the wall. They score! Leglonia deliver!
Well, he gets all of this one, James. It explodes off of his stick. He just labels it over the glove of the goaltender.
The Canadiens are first to light the lamp tonight, and let's see where it goes from here.
There's been some back and forth action, and you have to believe that sometimes when there's one, there's more to come.
Gallagher's got it against the boards. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. And a smart heads-up play to put that away by Carrier. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Philadelphia's looking to break out. The Flyers take it along the wall. Takes a shot. That one misses and will play on.
Well, you spend so much time trying to create scoring chances, and when you do, you gotta find the back of the net. At the very least, hit it, James.
Feeds it over to Gallagher. The Flyers take possession in the defensive end. Here's a shot. Takes it right in the chest. Here in the back half of this period, the Canadiens lead it 1-0. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Slafkovsky's picking up momentum through center. Moves it around along the half wall. Fires it on net. Shuts him down. Philadelphia's got the puck. Moves it quickly over to Cates. Denies him. And he takes the feed. Philadelphia's got the puck now. Stopped by the goaltender. The Canadiens move to the offensive zone. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Moves it to Peltier. Taken along the wall by Tippett. And he hangs on to the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Pezzetta. The Canadiens play it along the boards. Oh, makes the save, just not enough to keep it out.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Takes the pass. Montreal's got possession of the puck. Good reach of the stick to knock the puck away. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
The end of a period in a tight game and you take a penalty. Well, your PK unit, they've got to do a job and get you to the intermission.
The Flyers get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Power plays are a funny thing, especially when you're down by one, James. You have to act as if you are the hunter, and you have to possess that puck and attack.
Here he is in close, and he gets a piece of that one and denies it.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Philadelphia's got it against the boards. Rocked him. And he momentum across the zone here on the right side. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Here they come on the attack. Fires it. That's gloved by Montreal. Goalie plays it up. Quick shot. Good save. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner.
Drop your plastic cups, bottles, and clean paper products into recycling bins throughout the arena. Thank you, fans, for joining us.
And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. The Canadiens win the draw, and they'll look to kill off the final seconds of this penalty. Along the half wall with the puck. There's a collision with some authority. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. The man advantage fails to capitalize as they remain a goal down.
Specialty teams are critical, especially when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity to get the equalizer, and they just weren't able to generate anything on that one. And that's a tough one to take as they remain down by a goal at even strength.
And he takes a shot. Oh, nice stop with the glove by Ersson. The Flyers have had multiple scoring opportunities, but they still trail in the second. The Canadiens take possession off the faceoff. Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. And that's picked off by Konechny.
Philadelphia's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate.
Puts it off the inside of the frame. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. The Flyers have had a lot of things go their way tonight, except for the score in which they trail here in the second. Suzuki's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. This goal all comes down to winning the face-off in the offensive zone, James. Everyone knows their responsibility. It's about making sure they get to the spots that they need to get to and get off a quick release shot. Great goal.
Montreal's extended the lead to 2.
Well, James, it's exactly where you want to be. You have a 2-goal cushion here, but you also know that your opponent's going to start pressing. There's a lot of game left here, and if they get within 1, they'll be within striking distance.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, the Canadiens have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Montreal's won the draw. Quick feed to Caulfield. Huge steal at his own end. Clipped away and forces the turnover at center. Here's a shot. Denied by the puck stopper. They're going to keep things moving here. Nice stick work to knock the puck loose. Philadelphia's got it from behind the net. Sanheim's moving the puck through his own zone. Oh, what a violent collision there.
He just got railroaded. Closed space so fast and just taken down.
Driving right to the front. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
We get to the shot off the most coveted area on the ice, right in front of the paint. Doesn't allow the goalie to get set up and puts it home.
The Flyers have jumped right back into this one here in the second with that goal.
And you can certainly feel the momentum changing tides right there, James, especially after that goal. They've cut the deficit within 1.
Knocked away with the stick by Sanheim. Takes a bump and hangs on. The Canadiens gain control of the puck. Big time stop.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Passes it in front, and that's stopped. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck now. Takes a shot, and he turned that one aside.
Montreal has been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and the save percentage is an indicator of it.
Good hit on the play. Shot, denies him with the pad. They are really dialed in here tonight. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. Great pass from off the right side.
Sorry, James, didn't mean to step on your toes, but that was a massive hit, and now the play continues.
The Flyers continue to trail here late in the second, despite having more chances here tonight. Peltier's won a big draw on their own end.
Well, there was certainly pressure on the center to win this draw, coming off of an icing where everyone's tired. When you get the win, you get out of your zone.
The Canadiens have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Moves the puck. Lobs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Here he is, wristed on net. Oh, a clutch save!
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
There's the horn. 2 periods down. A third period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. Takes it to the net. He scores! The big man, Patrick Laine, delivers again.
Well, the backhander's going to beat the goaltender on this one, James, but what I love about it is the effort to get to that area, that close slot area. You know you're going to have to pay the price. You're going to have to fight for position. He does all of it, and he gets rewarded.
The Canadiens are showing no signs of slowing down tonight.
No, they're not. I don't know what was said in that intermission, but they came out on fire. Their first 5 strides, the way they were right to their possession, their dominant play all over the ice, they've been outstanding.
Oh, a little cat burglar-like play with the stick. Nicely done. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Moves it to Laine. Off a stick. A shot. Turns it aside with the glove. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Lots of time left in this period. Montreal's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Here's a short pass to Savard. And he takes the dish. The Canadiens played along the wing. Here he is with the backhander. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. This is a real tough play for a goaltender to get a read on, James. You're in that inner slot area. The puck's on the backhand, fighting for position and getting it off quickly. That's a tough one to read, and a reason why it goes to the back of the net.
The Canadiens continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
He's got a step. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint and said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
Philadelphia's got a hold of it against the wall. Couturier slugging the puck. Cates looks around. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to sweat it away. Oh, and a great heads-up play to force the turnover by Peltier. possession after that hit. The Flyers have it now. Oh, break out the ice packs. He lays out to block that shot. Ow! Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
The body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if they'll continue to run because they got to fill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
And the man advantage unit comes out to go to work.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
The Canadiens win that offensive zone face-off. Quick pass to Stars on the man advantage. They put one home.
And this is exactly why you spend so much time in practice working on specialty teams, James. You can see that good movement to open up lanes, just disrupt the box there, and they're able to cash it in. What a goal. I'm surprised he didn't snap his twig in half after that snapper there, James. I mean, the force at which he bore down with, it's incredible how much power he can get from his wrists and transfer of weight.
Past the midway mark of the frame, the Canadiens have a 4-goal lead. The Flyers carried along the wall. Here's a chance. Turns that one away. And he'll have to play the puck here. Slides the puck over to line 8. Montreal's got it along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Stars! And there's the hat trick and let those shovels fly!
Anytime you get a hat trick, it's a special moment for a player or an athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those caps flying on the ice, it's a pretty special one. I love this snapshot from in tight, James, that beats the goaltender. But how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you got to have the will.
The Canadiens probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop. And they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. The Flyers need to find a way to break on through here. They've had plenty of shots on net, but they've got to convert here in order to even things up. Taken by Cooley. Directed over to Caulfield. Ristolainen's got it into offensive territory. And it's a quick pass to Suzuki. Skates in crease. Scores! The captain delivers!
Well, he fought for position to find this puck on his backhand, James. He's running out of real estate, but he was able to put it through and find the netting.
Montreal's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. And he cuts up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Montreal's won the faceoff. Here's a pass to the middle. And it carries off a twig in front of the net. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Well, this penalty is going to be inconsequential, but I'll tell you, with every goal that the opponent has gotten, man, the energy has just been zapped out of this group. I won't be surprised to see the 1-3-1 again. They had success on it earlier, James. And listen, I love this. I coach this with my team because I love the bumper spot and I love the net front player. You're taking away the eyes of the goaltender, but you can also pop out below the goal line and present as an option. So multiple variations that can strike.
Slides it across to Doc. And he slides it quickly to Dvorak. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Dead eyes on the play.
frustration as well. And when you're feeling frustrated, it's easy to just drop the gloves.
And ding, ding, it's all over.
Yeah, the bell has rung, and he certainly got his done. The Canadiens cheering on their player as he goes toe-to-toe in this fight. He's the winner in this one, and it's going to create a lot of adrenaline within this whole building.
As we get set for the face-off, a chance to see both teams in a little 4-on-4 action here.
Well, 4-on-4 is similar to 3-on-3. There's more ice available, and you can't just dump it in. You want to possess the puck and try and create numbers around the ice. That's 2-on-1s all over.
Here's a centering pass. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Quick feed to Drysdale. Turned aside with a glove by Montembeault. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in Toronto. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. The Flyers take possession off the face-off. Shot! Denied by Montembeault. And we are all over with this one. Montreal's effort was a dominant one. Cheryl, they controlled play in every corner of the game tonight.
They really did. It was like they were playing the game of keep away. Remember those when you were young, James? Yeah, well, they held the puck and they had the work to do with it, but they found a way to create opportunities because they worked hard away from it as well. No one could get it off their stick.
Well, that'll do it for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski, and we will